Can we just talk about my new background? It's Christmas now, so we'll see how it works. I think I like it though. I wanted it to be more burgundy and it's definitely like red, but yeah, I like it. I think I like it. Sitting here Snapchatting, trying to find a Christmas tree. A little emoji Christmas tree. I hate it when I can't find things. I hate it when I can't find the emojis. Like, sometimes it takes me forever to like scroll through the whole thing to try to find it. Pisses me off. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a makeup tutorial. This is a winter emerald green eye look. You know that emerald green is my absolute favorite color. So yeah, I thought that I would just do a look on it. I am flying out to New York tomorrow, so I'm probably going to be wearing this look a lot while I'm over there. So I thought that I would practice right now. And I will be participating in Vlogmas this year. If you haven't already noticed, I already uploaded week 1 just the other day. I'm going to do it week by week. I can't do it every day. I have other stuff to do. It would just be impossible for me to film every single day. Well, I do film every single day for it, but it would be impossible to film, edit, upload every single day. So I'm doing it weekly. So yeah, I'll be participating in that. It'll probably be the most boring Vlogmas ever because I realize that my days are pretty boring. I'm not doing anything like fun. But yeah, I thought that I would give it a try, so I will upload them to my main channel. I don't have a vlog channel or anything. I'll just upload them to this channel, but I just wanted you guys to know to keep an eye out for that. And if you guys would like to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so let's get started. So for primer, I am just going to use a concealer. Lately, I've been just using a Fit Me concealer by Maybelline. So I am just going to prime my eyes with that. Okay, then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and then just kind of blend it all over. I like using the concealer for priming because I can also go like in the corner of my eye as well, which I feel like is pretty like deep colored too, you know, like I kind of want to get rid of that as well. Next, I am going to take a color that is similar to my skin tone, kind of. So I'm going to take this Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in the color Taupe 4, and then I'm just going to take a brush and just kind of set what we just did, just to make the primer that we're using stay in place. So I'm going to go into my Master Palette by Mario, and I am going to take this color right here called Lula, and I'm going to use it as a transition shade. It's actually super similar to the Bobbi Brown Taupe that we just used, but they're a little bit different. So I'm going to take it and use it as a transition shade. So I'm going to put it in my crease and a little bit above my crease. I don't use this palette enough. Like, I definitely need to start doing like more looks with it because it's really, really pretty and it's perfect for Christmas time. So now that we're done with that, I'm going to go back into another Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, and this is my favorite one. This is Camel number 5. You guys know it. I've used it so many times. I'm obsessed with it. There is a similar color in the palette that I'm using called Isabelle, but to me, Isabelle is a little more orangey than what I want, so I'm just going to use Camel. So I'm basically putting Camel right on top of Lula, just to like deepen it up and make it just a little bit warmer. Now I am going to take a flat brush. If I was organized and I could find my flat brush, oh, here. Okay, so now I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to go into another Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. And this one's called Balsam 58. Very pretty green. Today's a Bobbi Brown day, clearly. There's a similar one in the palette, and it is called Bronx, but I think that the Bobbi Brown one is a little more pigmented, so I'm going to use that one first, and then I might use Bronx later. But for right now, we're just going to use this, so I'm just going to take a flat brush and then just put it directly on my lid. And this color is pigmented enough that I'm not using a Fix Plus or anything like that. So now I'm going to go back in with the Lula color, and I'm just going to blend out just a little bit. Where's my brush? Just going to blend it so that there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to go over it with that orangey color called Camel. You know, just to always make sure that you don't have harsh lines because that doesn't look good on anybody. And then that's pretty much all I want to do for the eyes. So yeah, I think I'm done with the eyes. So now let's move on to the face. I'm going to start with my L'Oreal primer. You know, this is my Ride or Die primer. I'm obsessed with it. I always use it. It's going to be really hard for something else to come out and be better than this because I love it. So for foundation, I'm going to use this new Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. And I'm in the color W5 Warm Beige. I don't know if I've used this on camera yet, but it's been pretty good. I've loved it lately, so I've just been using that. And of course, you know, I like to rub it kind of all over my face and then go in with the blender. The Beauty Blender. Alright, so now that foundation is over with, I'm going to go in with the concealer that I've been using a lot lately, which is the Master Conceal by Maybelline, and I'm in the color 20 Light. So I'm going to start with putting it just on my nose, pretty much all over my nose. I used to have my nose pierced over here, and so I feel like I always have to cover that scar. If I had known that it was going to leave a scar like that, I probably wouldn't have gotten my nose pierced, but I was 18, and so yeah, didn't really care at the time. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in and then blend everything out. Remember, I'm just blending like in the middle of my forehead. I'm not taking it all over my forehead. And then blending directly down my nose and then on the side as well to cover up that nose ring scar. And then down here on my chin, I just take it out a little bit. Just kind of so that in the future when I do my contour, it kind of will carve it out just a little bit. And then of course, don't forget underneath your eyes, because that is the most important thing to cover up for myself, because I feel like I always look so tired. So I'm just blending out onto my temple, and then if you took the colors that we done on our eyes like a little too far down, you can always like kind of shape it with the concealer. So that's why I always say like don't be scared to mess up a little bit, because you can always cover it up or use a makeup wipe after, since we did our eyes first. So yeah, that's why it's pretty important to do your eyes first, just in case you make those mistakes. And now to set my concealer, lately I've been using this Cover FX Sunlight. It's a highlight powder in Sunlight, but it's not really that shimmery. Like, it definitely isn't like good for a highlight, I would say. But it is good to set my under eyes with, so that's what I've been using it for. So let me just grab my brush that I can never find. Oh, here we go. And so of course, don't forget, you basically are setting what you just did, where like wherever you put concealer on your face, you should set it. So now for contour, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox contour stick. I love this thing. I'm just gonna do a little bit right here. I really need to sharpen this, ow, because it just scratched me. And then I'm just going to take a Luxie brush. This is the 680 Pro Precision, oh my god, why can't I talk? Pro Precision face brush. And then I'm just going to blend it out. I wouldn't necessarily like recommend this brush for contouring, but I don't really have anything else in front of me right now for it. So yeah, it'll work. And then just take it on the other side. A little bit goes a long way with those Smashbox sticks, so you don't have to put that much on. I always find myself using my viewfinder as a mirror, and I really should not do that because it's not like, it's so far away. Just not a good representation of what my face actually looks like right now. And then I'm just gonna go like that on my forehead because I kind of want everything to match. You know, you have to bronze your forehead. So yeah, I just want it to match like the contour that I do. I don't want to use like a completely different bronzer or something to contour with so that the browns don't match. I want them to like evenly match together. Now that we have that, we are going to set it with a powder. So I'm going to use, where is it? Oh, here it is. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in the color Medium Deep. So I'm going to take it, wipe off the excess, and then just kind of brush along what I just did. And then bring it up to the temple and then up to your forehead. Now we are going to move on to blush, and because I do want this look to be pretty warm, I think I'm going to use, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to use this. This is the oh my god, I cannot speak tonight. Jeez. This is the Milani blush in Luminoso. It is a good dupe for NARS Orgasm. So I'm just going to take a little bit and put it on the apples of my cheeks. Then as a blush topper, I'm going to go in with my favorite thing, which is a bronzer by Laura Mercier, and this is in the color 03. There's hair on me, I can't get it off. Okay, so I love this for just like using it kind of as a blush. So I'm going to put this on what I just did. And now that I'm like looking at myself, I'm realizing that I need to blend my eyes more, at least on my left eye. So, one moment please. This often happens to me where I'm like, oh, I'm done with my eyes, and then I go back and look and I'm like, oh my god, like what was I thinking? Like I need to blend, blend, blend. Okay, so now for highlight, I'm going to go in with Champagne Pop, and then take this little brush right here. Look at that highlight, I love it. Yes. Yes. And then down the center of your nose, which I think is the most important one. And then above your lip. Now that I just did that, I realized I need to contour my nose. So I'm going to take my Smashbox stick again. And then I'm going to take a really small angled brush. And then I'm just going to go like this. And contour my nose, just like 2 lines down the side of my nose. I hate contouring my nose. I almost hate it worse than eyebrows, because you know I hate doing eyebrows. But yeah, so I'm gonna just take it down the side a little bit right here, and then just blend that out. Alright, now I need, oh here, my favorite brush, which is the MAC 187 SE. And then I always use this just to blend everything out and make it seamlessly look beautiful and together. Okay, now for eyebrows, which you know I don't like. I hate doing eyebrows. But I have been liking this new eyebrow thing that I've been doing. I've just been using the Milani one. And I really, really, really like it. And it's super cheap. It's like $8 compared to the Anastasia one. I just can't find the brush for it, like, ever. Okay, so I'm just going to use, yeah, I'm just going to use this brush. I'm just going to make my brows just a little bit thicker, kind of, at the beginning of them. And then just fill them in a little bit. I have really dark brows, so brows really are not my forte. Like, I don't concentrate on them too much. But they are important to the structure of your face, of course. I hate brows. Okay. Oops, I'm dropping stuff. Alright, now that I've filled them in, I'm just going to use this NYX like brow mascara, tinted brow mascara, which I actually really like. And then I just go over it so that I know it'll stay in place. And then for some reason I have this obsession with going over it with my finger afterwards. I think it just helps it stay in place a little more. Okay. Now, what are we doing? I'm going to take my hair down. Okay, so now let's do eyelashes. Do this first. And then the mascara that I've been using lately is the Wonderlash by Rimmel London. I actually like it. Of course, Better Than Sex is always going to be the best, but this one's okay. I can deal with it. I can work with it. Alright, there's probably some white glue that you guys will see because it's not dry yet, but we're going to do the under eyes. So I'm going to go into the palette, and I'm going to take this color right here. Focus. Okay, it's called Violetta. Violetta, I think that is. It's just a really warm color. And then I'm just going to drag it underneath my lash line. I'm not using green because I always say I want to mirror what I do on the top to the bottom. So I'm not gonna like put green on the bottom of my lash line just because I just want the green to stay on top. I don't want it to be like, I don't know, just like a really bright green Christmassy look. I want it to still stay like a really classy, warm toned look with like an emerald green eye. So yeah, that's why I'm using this color on the bottom lash instead of a green. But usually under other circumstances, whatever I use on my lid, I'll of course put it down on my lower lash line. So now I'm going to go on with mascara and put that on my lower lash line. So we have to highlight, so let's go into the palette and let's use this one called Fifth Avenue. So we're just gonna highlight the arch in our brow bone. And you can actually, yeah, let's do it. What the heck, why not? Let's do an inner corner highlight. So this is Diamond Darling by Buxom. I have a case for it, but I don't know where it went. So I'm going to take a pencil brush, the MAC 219. I know I always say like, oh my god, I hate MAC, I need to stay away from MAC, but then I use like all of their brushes. But they do have good brushes, but other than that, I don't really like them. And so I'm just going to dab this like right in the corner. Okay, I just did a little bit, not too much. Okay, so now for lips, I am going to go in with my favorite nude. This is Buffy by Lime Crime. And I'm not going to use a lip liner because I usually don't use lip liners, but this one's pretty pigmented and I don't really think I need to. And there we go. This is the completed look. I need to exfoliate my lips. I mean, it's winter time and they're getting so dry and I feel like I exfoliate them like almost every day. That's not really good for it, but so if you see dry skin, don't judge me. Yeah, I just really need to exfoliate them again. So this is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said at the beginning, I'm participating in Vlogmas, so definitely keep an eye out for those videos. I'll be uploading every single week. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!